Throughout history, there have been numerous events that shaped the trajectory of humanity, leaving lasting impacts on politics, culture, science, and the way we live today. These key moments not only influence the course of nations, but also redefine the global order and human progress. Here are 10 historical events that profoundly changed the world. Before we get started, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. 1. The fall of the Roman Empire, 476 AD. The fall of the Western Roman Empire marked the end of ancient Rome's dominance and the beginning of the Middle Ages in Europe. This event had profound consequences on the political and social structure of Europe. The Roman Empire's collapse led to the fragmentation of Western Europe into various barbarian kingdoms and a loss of centralized control, which resulted in centuries of feudalism, constant warfare, and a gradual shift in the balance of power. It also marked the rise of the Byzantine Empire in the East, which preserved Roman traditions and influenced the development of Eastern Orthodox Christianity. 2. The discovery of America by Christopher Columbus, 1492. Christopher Columbus's arrival in the Americas in 1492 drastically altered the world's geography and initiated a period of European colonization in the Western Hemisphere. Columbus's voyages sparked the age of exploration, which brought European nations into contact with the Americas, Africa, and Asia, changing trade routes, economies, and cultures across the globe. The Columbian Exchange, which followed, led to the widespread transfer of plants, animals, diseases, and ideas, ultimately reshaping ecosystems, societies, and economies worldwide. This event paved the way for the creation of new colonies, the rise of the Atlantic slave trade, and the eventual creation of modern nations in the Americas. 3. The Industrial Revolution, 18th, 19th century. The Industrial Revolution, which began in Great Britain in the late 18th century, transformed economies that had been based on agriculture and handicrafts into economies based on large-scale industry and manufacturing. Innovations such as the steam engine, mechanized spinning, and the development of factory systems revolutionized production, leading to mass urbanization, the rise of the working class, and the expansion of global trade. This revolution also changed societal structures, with the rise of industrial capitalism, the growth of cities, and the creation of new labor movements. The impact of the Industrial Revolution laid the foundation for the modern global economy and changed daily life forever. 4. The French Revolution, 1789 to 1799. The French Revolution is one of the most significant events in world history, as it brought about radical social, political, and cultural changes not only in France but also across the globe. The revolution led to the overthrow of the monarchy, the establishment of a republic, and the end of feudal privileges for the aristocracy. Key principles like liberty, equality, and fraternity became central to modern democratic ideals. The revolution also led to the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte, whose subsequent conquests across Europe would have a profound impact on European politics for decades. The revolution inspired other nations to seek similar changes, contributing to the spread of republicanism and the decline of monarchies in Europe. 5. The American Revolution, 1775 to 1783. The American Revolution was a defining moment in history, marking the first successful colonial revolt against a European power and the birth of the United States of America. The revolution was driven by the colony's desire for self-governance and resistance to British taxation without representation. The successful revolt led to the establishment of a democratic republic that would become a model for other nations. The American Revolution introduced new ideas about government, such as the separation of powers, and it laid the groundwork for the spread of democracy and individual rights around the world. 6. World War I, 1914 to 1918. World War I, also known as the Great War, was one of the most devastating conflicts in human history. The war involved many of the world's most powerful nations and led to unprecedented loss of life and geopolitical shifts. The war brought about the downfall of empires, including the Austro-Hungarian, Ottoman, Russian, and German empires, and set the stage for the emergence of new nations and the rise of the United States and the Soviet Union as superpowers. The Treaty of Versailles, which ended the war, set the stage for political and economic instability in Europe, ultimately leading to World War II. The war also advanced technological warfare, with new innovations like tanks, airplanes, and chemical weapons changing the nature of military conflict. 7. World War II, 1939 to 1945. World War II was even more catastrophic than World War I, involving nearly every nation on Earth and resulting in the loss of millions of lives. The war's consequences reshaped global politics, leading to the emergence of the United States and the Soviet Union as superpowers and the beginning of the Cold War. The war also led to the formation of the United Nations, an international body created to prevent future conflicts. The Holocaust and other war crimes committed during the war left a deep moral scar on humanity, leading to efforts to promote human rights and international justice. The war also led to decolonization movements around the world, as many former colonies in Africa and Asia gained independence in the years that followed. 8. The Civil Rights Movement, 1950s to 1960s. The Civil Rights Movement in the United States was a pivotal moment in the struggle for racial equality. Led by figures such as Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, and Malcolm X, the movement fought for the legal and social rights of African Americans, challenging the deeply entrenched system of segregation and discrimination. The movement led to landmark legislation such as the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965, which outlawed discrimination based on race and ensured voting rights for African Americans. 9. The Fall of the Berlin Wall, 1989. The fall of the Berlin Wall symbolized the end of the Cold War and the reunification of Germany, which had been divided into East and West since the end of World War II. The wall's collapse marked the decline of Soviet influence in Eastern Europe and led to the eventual dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991. This event marked the triumph of democracy and capitalism over communism and signaled the beginning of a new era in global politics. The fall of the Berlin Wall also led to significant changes in Europe, with former Eastern Bloc countries transitioning to democratic governments and market economies. 10. The invention of the Internet, late 20th century. The invention of the Internet and its subsequent growth into the global network we use today has fundamentally changed the way people communicate, work, and interact with the world. Beginning as a military project in the 1960s and evolving through the 1990s into a global communication tool, the Internet has revolutionized every aspect of modern life. From the way we shop and work to how we socialize and access information, the Internet has reshaped economies, cultures, and societies. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching Just Better TV. If you enjoyed our content, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest motivational videos, fun facts, and inspirational stories. See you next time. Remember, it's not just TV, it is better TV.
Welcome to Just Better TV. We aim to inspire, educate, and entertain at Just Better TV. Our channel features diverse content designed to motivate and enlighten you. From powerful motivational stories and amazing quotes to intriguing educational insights and fun facts, we aim to provide valuable lessons that guide you through life's journey. Whether you're seeking inspiration to achieve your goals or curious knowledge to expand your mind, Just Better TV is here to make your day just a little bit better. Join us and discover content that enriches,